Guys, it's February 23rd. My competitor traders. Real quick update on BTC. As I said in the video yesterday, I closed 50% of my longs yesterday. I didn't even like somewhere in the 38s. I don't even know where the hell we were, but I didn't care for the move to the top side. I'm keeping 50% strictly from Monday high. Let me just show you guys something. The main personally speaking, if we're gonna put in a higher low on the macro, like on a daily or 2 day, I personally think that we need to come down to take these lows. At that point, with obviously good validation being sub 34, right? Or 34.8 around there. So you don't want to see high time frame closes on the $35,000. I'm going to play this with spot, and then on the way up, I'll start leveraging. I don't want a knife catch this upcoming move. So to me, this right here, I don't think this is your higher low. I'm going to probably get rid of the rest of my longs on Monday high. I'll show you that in lower time frame. But anyway, let's look at this. So the higher time frame RSX, for example, 12-hour, already pivoted. The daily on the RSX, open candle pivot. Ideally, what you want to see is a cross and a retest, something like this right here, right? You crossed on here, then you retest it over here. That's your safe higher low. That's your safe long within the range, right? Anyway, so we're not there yet. The PTT activation. So things are starting to look good. I think the 2 day had a green algo fire too, or no, it wasn't the 2 day. Hold on, there was one other time frame. I don't know where it was, but it's obviously not the weekly. Was it 21 hour there? So 21 hour. I'm sorry, yeah, 21 hour. I play the 21 hour because I think the algos work very well in the 21 hour, whether it's a sell or stop or buy signal, or whether it's a God mode activation. 21 hour for me is my go-to when I want to front run the daily. So things are looking better than what they were, but they still look like shit. So don't get confused with this being a local bottom. Could it be a potential local bottom? Sure, but I'm not playing it like a local bottom. I'm scalping this back to the top side. I want to see these lows get taken before I could assume that we are putting in a macro higher low for a move back up to where I think we're going to probably go to high 49s. Let me put on my fibs so I can show you guys how the fibs look. 88. Most important one is 88. So look, 88 is all the way at 34.4. Now, I'm not saying that we have to go there, but usually max pain is the 88. So if we do happen to get a wick down there and candle close above that 35.6, it's probably going to be up only for a couple of weeks. I'm not even exaggerating. So that's exactly how I'm playing BTC on the higher time frame. I'm going to wait until these lows get taken before I could assume or call for a local bottom. Right now, this is probably just a freaking pump to the top side. If we do happen to get a local bottom, right? If we do happen to get a local bottom somewhere down here and this thing goes up like this and comes back down here, and then we go up, where am I targeting? The first TP is going to be my breakdown zone up here and here. I'm not targeting here or here at all. I'm going straight for this box. If you're putting in a macro higher low, you see we got come all the way down here. Where's your 1-to-1 extension? 48.6. Now you have to understand the difference between a high time frame higher low and a mid time frame higher low. A mid time frame higher low will bring you all the way up to the 786 or sometimes the 618. I don't know why I don't have the 618 active here, or the 618. But if you're doing a macro higher low, like a 12 or a daily or a 2 day, meaning two points, right? Low, high, higher low. So 2 points. 1, 2. When you're doing something like this on the higher time frame of a structure, this is your structure, you always want to target the 1-to-1. And if you get an extension to the 1-to-1, you're targeting your golden pocket, which is $59,000. Don't even think about that. It's not going to happen. I'm just giving you guys some kind of clarity on how the 1-to-1 extensions work. So right now, low time frame, quick update, high low, open it up. Monday high, 39.5. I want to see a deviation take place there. This is your consolidation that led to the breakdown, right? This is your consolidation, which is roughly about at 39.7 and 40.5, say. So this consolidation, if we do happen to go to the top side, boom, 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 take Monday high, which is roughly at 39.5, sweep this, deviate, come right back to weekly open, and then I'm going to long again. I'm definitely longing weekly open because I want this box to hold. This box over here, I want this box to hold, this 4 hour. So when I long this, my invalidation is going to be roughly about, say, 37.3. See, the only problem with an invalidation at 37.5 or 37.3 is that we have all these lows over here. See, we have 1, we got 2, and we got 3. So, like, the real invalidation should be down here at low 37s, because that's the trap, right? Anyway, when we get there, we'll figure it out. But you wanna assume that if we do happen to get a bounce back down to the weekly open, which is roughly at where are we right now, this fucking indicator, but 38.386. I need to fix this indicator. I hate that I have to scroll all the way to the right side to see this. I'm gonna tell freaking John to relabel them. That's what I'm looking for. And I'm gonna relong this as a scout back up. And if we make a lower high at that point and we can't get back above this Monday highs, then I'm gonna assume that we're gonna take the 1-to-1 extension. I'm pretty sure you guys know what the 1-to-1 extension is, right? 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna target the 1-to-1 to the downside, or at that point, the golden pocket, depending on the situation, how bearish the oscillators look and whatnot. So that's how I'm playing this. Again, always remember, a Monday range is very important when it's pivotal. Now, what is a pivotal Monday range? A Monday range that's pivotal is a range that gets established right before a breakout, right? So Monday high, Monday low, weekly open. Let's put this bad boy on, open. What just happened? Did I not put it on? Monday high, Monday low, weekly open. Monday high, Monday low, weekly. Wait, oh, 'cause I'm on the higher time frame. That's what. About to say what's going on. Right? So, see this blue over here, 38.7. This was a Monday high. And let's see over here. This was another Monday low. This range was a range that took place before the breakout. So this range is very important. Well, obviously, when you come back down to this range, you're going to get some kind of reaction, right? So then this is the same with this over here. When we come back into this range, I'm gonna make these colors different. Let's make these blue. Blue. So when you come back to this Monday range, which took place roughly about January 24th, Monday high, Monday low, you're gonna get your reaction again in here. Only problem is this is your range low of the whole range. So you don't want to see it, break the 50 percentile. So put your fib level, this Monday range. You don't want to see it close under 35.2, guys. You don't. So much a Monday range. That's the first Monday range that we had before the bottom. So be a very important Monday range. Exactly what this is. This was the most recent Monday range before the breakout. This was very important. See how it held us? If anyone has any questions, feel free to always DM me and I'll explain this theory about Monday ranges and whatnot. It's a beautiful tactic that I used to use back in the day when I was scalping, and it works significantly. That's the only reason why I caught this long. I pinned it. I tweeted it. I was waiting for Monday range to get established. Once we swept Monday range, right? Monday low, boom, deviation, boom, first target, weekly open. Second target, Monday high. Come back down, retest weekly open. If we get a bounce and it's a lower high, I'm shorting this and I'm targeting Monday low again. And obviously, you're gonna probably do this and break down at that point. So that's how I'm playing this, guys. Everything looks pretty decent. We also got a 12-hour signal, which is good. Right? 12-hour signal has been good so far. Remember, we are playing this range. This is your range, bottom to top. Ignore everything from here because this whole thing, where is this? Let me get rid of this. Hold on a second. Let me show you guys something. Boom. Okay. So remember this whole thing, how you deviated the trend line, came back, retested it, and then you died, and then you came back and you retested it. So this is still putting in a higher low in my eyes, man. This is a higher low. I don't know why people are interested in shorting this down here, but it's strictly look for longs for a little bit until we see a really bad bear pivot again. I personally think that whatever low we get, whether it's like this or whether it's like this, whatever low we get, is gonna be roughly about a 30% move to the top side. So even if it comes from here, so minimum mid 40s, minimum mid 40s. It's a good opportunity. All should do like 60%, guys. I would not advise, this is not financial advice, but I would not advise people to be looking for shorts on the next dump. Strictly look for longs. Again, if you don't know how to use the PT histo, I'll be more than happy to explain it. 4-hour. See how we're getting. Let's make this red so you guys can see it. Let's make this a little. See how we're getting fires? Beautiful. This is what you want to see. because you actually see that the strength in the move. The daily, no histos yet, nothing, not even one fire. There's no way this is a local bottom. If it is, I mean, it is, but the probability is not there. 2-day, nothing. 3-day, nothing. See the weekly, probably not even down yet. Oh, weekly already crossed, nothing. Like, you need to see red. March 19th. You need to see red. April 20th, COVID. This was like the bear market bottom. They ate the $3,000 one down here. I think it should be March. Yeah, it was down here. Right? You want to see red. That means that there's a strength. The weekly RSX is doing its retest, guys. This is gonna be the retest. I'm pretty sure it is because it already pivoted. The only way this is not the retest is if we close this weekly candle sub $35,000, which means that it's gonna cross it. At that point, you're fucked. Right? If we don't close sub 35, it's probably gonna retest. It's gonna be the weekly retest. Beautiful move to the top side. Any move, I'm telling you guys right now, any move back down to 34, 35,000, invalidation is sub 34. If we lose 34s, I'm obviously wrong. I'm going to buy. Things are looking a little bit better. When you get a daily bottom with an algo fire like this in the buy zone, remember, green is the buy zone here, guys. You want to automatically target your mid zone. Where's your mid zone? Mid zone should be 40.4 and 41.2. So this is your mid zone right here. 40.4, 40.4, and 41.2. This should do something like this. And this is your target. Otherwise, trade safe, guys. Cheers. I hope everybody caught this scalp long. And let's see what happens. Again, don't forget, we're still ranging, man. This is just a range. Nothing significant took place. This is your range, right? Until we get above this. Sorry about that. This is your range. Until we get above blue, this is just a fucking range, right? And all we're doing is mid-ranging right now, doing nothing significant. We want to see a legit macro higher low, higher low, or maybe this is the higher low. I don't know. I doubt it, but you never know. And then you want to target the breakout, because whatever higher low we get over here will be the breakout. It will be the breakout. It's going to bring you over here at the next range. And what's the next range, guys? It's the consolidation that's right above us. So we're going to be trading in this range. And then again, rinse and repeat, right? You create a range and you tell yourself, okay, once I get back into this range, what am I targeting? I was targeting the top, right? So once you get back into this range, you automatically want to assume that we're going to deviate this and come back down. It's the way it works. Obviously, the mid is going to be the biggest problem. If you can't get above the midpoint, which is roughly about $48,000, that's going to be an issue, right? A lot of times, if you're bearish, you just reject off the mid and come right back down. All right, guys, cheers. Trade safe.